Emilio Marchesi works in the front line for Haringey Council. His job in the housing office involves dealing with homeless people. Stress, frustration and anger from desperate people has spilled over into violence. Staff now carry alarms in case of assault at the office, which was closed for a week recently because of attacks on staff. Emilio suffered one such attack.
About 2 months ago, I was physically assaulted by several members of the public as they were leaving the building after they'd been asked to leave. I was basically struck a couple of times as they left the building. People recognise that as part of the job, and if you like, an occupational hazard. Verbal abuse is not really that uncommon at the moment.
There are no firm figures on levels of violence. In the past, it hasn't been taken seriously enough, but now experts believe they're increasing. Today's conference, organised by the Health and Safety Executive, was the first ever national event designed to combat such growing levels of violence and abuse. The Under-Secretary of State for Employment, Patrick Nicholls, made it clear many employers should be taking the problem more seriously.
Very often it's not a question of spending money, it's putting in a little bit of thought. How do you work out your relationships with the public? In what sort of context do you see them? What sort of training do you give your staff in dealing with people who aren't easy to deal with? All of those things very often will cost virtually nothing at all.
But at least one local government union claimed that government cutbacks contribute to the problem.
If you're working in a homeless unit, and you have no housing stuff to offer anyone, and there's no housing available, then the people who come to that office are going to be distressed, angry, worried, and you cannot satisfy their needs.
Tonight, the government is promising its full support for new measures to improve security for council staff.